Terence Crawford versus Mean Machine on ESPN scored over 1 million in terms of its peak viewership. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang. Please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Speaking of ESPN Plus, sign up for ESPN Plus using my link in the description of all my videos, and it helps the channel. Let's get to it. Smash the like button on my video. Terence Crawford closed out his year with another victory. Boom. Says Crawford versus Kavaliauskas is the most viewed boxing telecast on cable television or on cable in 2019 with a peak viewership of 1.65 million. So congratulations to Terence Bud Crawford. It says it is the most viewed boxing telecast on cable in 2019. And you see Top Rank says Saturday night was a record breaker, becoming the most viewed boxing event on cable in 2019. Crawford Machine, most viewed boxing event on cable in 2019 with a peak viewership of 1.65. Now, the only question I have is I thought Jared Hurd versus Julian J. Rock Williams was higher than this. You know, we can actually, I'm going to pull it up. I think it was higher unless they're not considering that cable because it's more of a basic, I guess a basic cable television. I don't know. We're going to find out. Smash the like button. Yes. Okay. Williams Hurd Fox broadcast peaked at 2.1. So their peak was definitely higher. Yeah, Hurd Williams gained 2.1. But since it was on Fox, which is, you know, kind of considered basic cable, maybe that's what they're referring to because it does specifically say most viewed boxing event on cable. So maybe they're considering ESPN more of a cable channel. But either way, solid. Good for Terence Crawford. He's running through that roster pretty quickly. I still don't know who he's going to fight. He's a beast. He ended up so he posted it too. He ended up beating Mean Machine at his own game, and he started walking him down viciously, y'all. Very vicious with his approach and his game plan and his stubbornness. I mean, the guy, he was like, all right, I think he got his pride hurt because he got hurt. Looked like he got knocked down. They ruled it a slip, and that woke his game up. And he was like, all right, I got you. I got something for you. And he just was, you know, full competitive Bud. And he started to chip away. He still had to go through some right hands and stuff, but he started to pull away like he always does. So when it comes to boxers, Terence Crawford, to me, makes the best mid-fight adjustments. It's ridiculous. Like, you know, he's making the best mid-fight adjustments and tactical game plan. I'm sure it helps that he's ambidextrous, so he's switching to southpaw, things like that. And he just finds a way to win. His will to win is insane. Like, the man, it's like he won't take no for an answer. He wants to elevate or raise his game he don't want you to win moments around. I mean, this is what you need in boxing. He's just a true competitor. And it's funny because I see him instilling that in his sons. His son, like, wrestles and stuff. And it's the same way. His son's winning tournaments. And I just think it's the Crawford way. You know, he found something he's good at, makes money, takes care of his family. And he just don't want you to win. It's period. So shout out to Crawford on the good numbers. Curious to see what ESPN and Top Rank have in store because Bob Arum did make a comment saying it's harder to sell tickets in America and he might start taking fights. One fight he's doing Victor Postal and Jose Ramirez. It's kind of weird he's doing it in China. You know, I'm just curious to see how that's going to work, especially with numbers. You start dealing with different time zones and audiences and audience in America interest level. So I'm just curious to see how it all plays out. But 2020 should be a good year. I'm really I think Bud has to fight Sean Porter or somebody from PBC to continue doing this uptrend of doing good numbers. And the other thing that I would like for ESPN to work on is and Top Rank is to promote Bud harder, because if he has the highest rated boxing programming and he had a very good card, I see more promo for Lomachenko and Tyson Fury, and they're putting out, so they're foreign fighters to America. This is an American company, and they're putting out more intricate behind the scenes stories and build ups on Tyson Fury and Lomachenko, and Terence Crawford is out here pulling in the best numbers out of them all. The fights like Luke Campbell, fights like Anthony Corolla, what kind of numbers did those do? If this is the best number they have, and this is the peak, so you have to understand the peak was the highest amount of people watching at one concurrent moment, you know? So if the peak was 1.65, that means the average for this was less than that, because henceforth the word peak. So this card average, a sustained traffic is probably a million something. You have to knock off a couple 100,000 or whatever, typically. So if Crawford's doing the best numbers, then why won't he have the best promotion? How much did Otto Weilin and especially Tom Schwartz and fights like that do if Crawford did the best numbers here at 1.65? Or fights with like Kubrat Pulev as the main event, Crawford, he's doing the best numbers, so he needs the best promotion. That's how I look at it. And to me, he's harder to beat Crawford than Lomachenko and Tyson Fury. I could see some guys beating Tyson Fury or Lomachenko. I mean, Lomachenko might get beaten his next fight if it's Teofimo, like they're saying. So I think give Crawford his just due. He's earned it. He's putting out the best viewership numbers as far as ESPN's boxing side and Top Rank. So, promote him that way. He's Bud. Instead, they're taking a Caucasian fighter like Tyson Fury from Great Britain, who's not even from America, and comparing him to Crawford, like Tim Bradley did. Tyson Fury fought an unknown, unheralded commodity, and he's like, oh, he's a switch hitter. He's like the heavyweight Terence Crawford. No, he's not. Terence Crawford ain't been knocked out like Wilder did to him, and he's not getting knocked. I mean, I thought he got knocked down, but it wasn't. He didn't get knocked down like Tyson Fury got knocked down versus Wilder. The kid is slick. The kid is bad, and that's just what that is. Terence Crawford is doing the ambidextrous southpaw orthodox thing to the bigger names like Olympians. Mean Machine is a 2-time Olympian. That's different than doing it to Tom Schwartz, who never fought a 12-rounder, never fought in America. So I think Bud is just different. That's just what it is. Bud is different. His willingness to win, his willpower, his skill set, the ability to switch. I mean, it's like you fighting damn near 2 different fighters. So shout out to Bud on these numbers. Let me know what you guys think. And I can't wait to see what's in store. Hopefully he gets a big fight because he deserves it. And he's, putting out the best numbers from Top Rank, period. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working.